Go ahead.
You had a question about the raid that happened in New Mexico over the past week on the elderly man who was using marijuana for medicinal purposes.
Yeah. Where's that gentleman?
Stu, right here.
Well, you know, I'm not for decriminalizing drugs, marijuana, cocaine. I do think the war on drugs has been a failure because we've got to do more on treatment and rehabilitation. You can't just have more penalties and incarcerate. It has to be a dual strategy. It's a national problem. You know, meth in my state is huge, but we dealt with it with more penalties, but also with more education and rehabilitation. But this is the issue on medical marijuana. Our cancer research, let me tell you what it is. We had this debate in Iowa. I don't know if you saw it with Lance Armstrong, the cyclist, cancer. Do anybody watch? You all watch any debates? I wonder sometimes. Did you see the debate? No? When? We spent $6 billion on cancer research in this country. That's 2 weeks of the Iraq War. That is proportionally so much less than other countries in the world on cancer research. Not just treatment, but the cure. Not just like screening and breast cancer and ovarian cancer. There's no test for ovarian cancer. Nobody knows. You know, we haven't perfected that. We should. So I had 30 people that had cancer about a year and a half ago come to see me. And they said, we don't have health care. We're probably going to die. We'd like something to ease the pain. And we understand that medical marijuana does it. They said that. Will you pass a law in New Mexico, along with 9 other states that have it, like California, to have medical marijuana? And I asked my experts, I said, can we find a way to make sure that this is safeguarded, that we don't have these weed gardens all over the place? Can we do it right? And my health people said, we can do it. We're only talking about, I think, 109 people. And so we passed a law. And I took a lot of heat. You know, sheriffs around the country, White House drug policy, governor has an agenda, he and George Soros, you know. I just was trying to help people that were suffering. And we instituted a program. And guess what happened? The Bush administration said, this is terrible. We will prosecute those Department of Health Care workers that are implementing this law. Prosecute them, because they're violating the law. And they also dragged this man, a paraplegic, in his home who was certified under the program, and they arrested him. Then later they said, oh, we didn't know that it was a state-approved program. You know, the Bush people, instead of going after drug dealers, they're going against people that are dying. I mean, that's a ludicrousy of our approach to many issues. When it comes to substance abuse, you got to have more treatment. You got to have more education. You got to go into the prisons and find ways. You know, I'm not saying be soft on crime, but I am saying some of these people skills so that when they come out, they don't go back. Job skills, training skills, treatment for narcotics. We don't do that. We're great at building prisons, but it's not good to treat people. So that balance needs to be elevated. So that's what I did on medical marijuana. We're 10 states. I'm going to fight the Bush people. I'm not going to let them. This is a matter of state sovereignty. If my legislature and the governor pass a law that for medicinal reasons with full protections, we'll see you in the courts. And I said, Bush people, don't arrest a poor $60,000 a year researcher. Arrest me. Come after me, because I push for this law. Anyway, that's not getting me many votes either. Go ahead.
The next question was on the Youth Volunteer Corps and how do you